this is a public service announcement. The Denver Nuggets are up 3-0 on the Los Angeles Lakers. What happened there?
What do you mean what happened? The Nuggets are balling per usual. The Nuggets are balling per usual. They have been balling all season long. Number one in the Western Conference. Wake up, world. Wake up. Where y'all been? Where you been? Two-time MVP. Or, he had a fairly marginal game for his status, right? For his caliber of games. And Jamal Murray said, watch this. You will watch us. Jamal.Murray. What?
What made this win even more impressive is, as you mentioned, Jokic did not play well. And the foul trouble that surfaced for the Denver Nuggets, as usual, Bruce Brown, right? Their sixth man coming off the bench, had 5 fouls very early into the game. And so that's when I knew, I said, okay, I know what they're doing. The refs are trying to give the Lakers at least one game, right? So they can save face. They're playing in Los Angeles. But oh no, Jamal Murray to the rescue. Michael Porter Jr. even hit some critical shots. And I said, oh, okay, we're going to go on and take this game on to the house. We're going to take this game to the house.
We're going to go on and do this. Let's, at the end of what, there's a couple of things that the Nuggets run has shown me. And I think this is really what the NBA hopes to have. They should hope to have their teams do. Build your roster the right way. This is when you cultivate a roster with a solid coach, because Coach Malone wants all the smoke, and I do too. Players that they bring through the draft, and then they bring in other players to fill in the holes. This is what this is supposed to look like. Right here. The Nuggets are an epitome of what rosters are supposed to look like. And what this also proves is that when you try to build a superstar roster, sometimes it don't work out. And this is one of them times. We're looking at it right now.
Really one of those times, there was a lot of talk about the Los Angeles Lakers, right? And the trades that they made in the mid-season mark. You look at D'Lo and Vanderbilt, they chipped in 5 points. They chipped in 5 points in last night's game. What are you going to do with that? And there was a lot of talk about Coach Ham continuing to put D'Lo in the starting lineup. Everyone thinks, and I do too, that maybe he should go with Schroeder. Because clearly, D'Lo cannot contain Jamal Murray at all.
But Schroeder can. I'm sorry. I don't know if Schroeder can contain Jamal Murray, but he can most definitely disrupt his flow. Because Schroeder be on him. And I will give him that. He is on Jamal Murray when it comes to defense. Jamal Murray has to work for his. He got to work for it. But with D'Lo, you know what, sir? Step aside.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me? So you mean to tell me y'all went with D'Angelo Russell because Russell Westbrook wasn't it? Got it.
Okay. I would love to see Russell Westbrook's face right now. I mean, what? 3 points in the playoffs in a critical game 3? Russ would have gave you more than that. And not only Russ, but Patrick Beverley. Exactly. Imagine Patrick Beverley trying to contain the Jamal Murray right now.
Exactly.
At least they put up a fight.
At least that. Oh, Jamal Murray would have been mad at Patrick Beverley. It may have disrupted his game. Absolutely. Absolutely. And matter of fact, I think Joker probably would have got out of character messing around with Pat Bev.
Oh, you know it.
He would have got out of character, and that would have messed up his game. So yeah, no, you traded, and I'm not saying they shouldn't have made trades because when they brought in Rui Hachimura, it was nice. It was a nice fit, but Rui Hachimura wasn't the answer to Joker. Can we all acknowledge that he wasn't the answer, the long-term answer at least?
Right. And I don't think Rui's defense. They even put LeBron James on Jokic for a while. I don't think that had anything to do with Jokic having a very marginal game last night.
No, not at all. Because he figured it out. He showed up when it was necessary in the fourth quarter. Again, when you build a roster where multiple people can get theirs, this is the result of that. So if Jamal Murray got to put the team on his back this game, it's all good. If in the next game or the game previously where Nikola Jokic had to put the team on his back, you were set up for it. If you need Bruce Brown and KCP to, do that little piece to get in, you're built for it. That's what I'm talking about. Consistently.
Right, right. And we know the playoffs are basically a game of adjustments.
Yes.
What adjustments can Coach Ham make? Because I think he showed his hand already, and there's not much else he can do.
I think I like the fact that you mentioned putting Schroeder in the starting lineup. D'Angelo Russell, thank you, but take a seat. We'll get you in when we can, right? I think he probably do need to play Lonnie Walker a little bit more, and maybe, Vanderbilt he ain't really giving it.
No,
He ain't really giving it.
no,
No, he
no.
ain't
I
really
think the
giving it.
stage is too bright because they came from smaller markets.
True,
And we're talking about, yeah, they came from
true.
small markets, and those lights shine bright in crypto.com arena. And
So,
okay, so go ahead.
so is there a possibility for them to at least try Tristan Thompson?
For
You know,
what?
I mean, since AD like to, really necessarily like to be, up under the basket, maybe. I mean,
Mm.
maybe Tristan. I don't. Why they bring him over to do what?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. I said in our last podcast, I said maybe Coach Ham needs to dust off Beasley because all
Yeah,
he's gonna do is shoot the three ball, which they need right now. It's
they
more
do.
points.
They do need that.
Hmm.
And maybe that will eliminate the need for LeBron James to shoot the three. Now he got a
Oh my
couple of them
goodness.
in last night. LeBron James again, your superpower is going downhill and going to the basket. Do that. You know this, but you're tired.
Can we?
You're winded. I get
Yeah,
it.
he's
I get
he's
it.
38. This is
I get
year number 20.
I get it. I get it. I get it. It's hard to get up on. It's hard to still be on the floor and get up. LeBron James, you're almost in the way. You're almost in the way when it comes time to get rebounds. Can you just step? Can you just step to the side and let everybody else, try to get contend for this rebound? Offensive, defensive. I don't care which one it is. But I'm gonna need for you not to be up under the basket because you in the way. Because you're not gonna even get up on
Ah,
your tiptoes. Can you not
no,
do
he's
that?
not even going to move, even at that.
He
Okay,
doesn't
so
move. So yeah,
I know.
get out the way.
Can we talk about LeBron James' 3-point shot, right? He hit two in a row
Hmm.
and then he went cold. And I think it was more so his pride because the media had been talking about LeBron James shooting 0% from 3-point range. Oh my God, this has never happened before. And then he dropped two. He felt good about himself and then he kept shooting them and kept clanking them. I mean, brick after brick, even in the final moments of the game. I said,
I
oh
know.
my
I
God,
know.
this is not legendary for him at all.
Not at all. Drive, drive, and drive. Can Coach Ham tell him that? You drive every
No,
time. You
Coach Ham is not going to say anything to LeBron James because LeBron been coaching the team the whole time.
he
Remember,
sure is.
LeBron
He sure
James
is.
is the coach.
He sure is. Yes, he is. I agree.
Mhm.
You drive every time, LeBron James, because if you don't get the layup, you gonna get the foul. Like what is it not clicking? What is it? Are you tired? What's going on? I just And then don't look at his box score. You're like, oh my gosh, yeah, at the free throw line. Hence is why
Ah,
he should stay there. Hence is why he should stay there.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
goodness. Anthony Davis has been holding on. I ain't mad at him in these past 3 games. He's been doing his part.
he has, and I'm
Just
so
ain't been enough.
surprised. I know he played. I think he played okay in last night's game, better than game. What was it? Game two when he was really flat. He came out low energy.
Yeah, yeah.
He played better in game three.
But why they not winning? Because this is his team, right?
Hmm.
They want this to be his team. So with him playing like he's playing, what's the problem? Oh, y'all need more players. You need more shooters. And if y'all don't have Reeves, these will be blowout games. These will be if you
Absolutely.
did not have Reeves on this roster, these games that the Lakers are playing against the Nuggets would be blowouts. Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's the only one playing with the dog mentality right now. I mean, he's been really good. This is his contract year, so I expected this from him. And I don't know how the Lakers are going to keep him on a side note. Like, how are they going to retain Austin Reeves?
they're gonna have to open up the bank because
Mm,
he has most definitely earned a top notch contract for his level. Absolutely, absolutely. And he's a restricted free agent. So what they gonna do? They better figure it out because I
yeah,
can
well.
guarantee right now he will go to another. He will go to another team and
Yeah.
start in a heartbeat. Yes.
When the NBA sent Scott Foster to referee game three, I said, oh, they're sending in the reinforcements. Little did I know LeBron James would elbow Scott Foster in the mouth. Did you see that? Bleeding
You know,
like he
I
was
must
just
have
in
walked.
battle.
I must have walked away because when I came back, he was holding. They was on the sideline talking, and he had a bloody mouth. I said, "Well, what just happened?" I must have walked away. I didn't even.
Oh,
Maybe I looked down or something because next thing I know, he was. He looked like he was in an MMA fight. I was like, "What?
yeah.
What?" I didn't even catch the replay if they did it or anything. But I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I had that been anybody else, it would have been fine.
Oh, and then they had, I think LeBron was mic'd up or Scott Foster. And then a comment was made that, oh, LeBron, you've been wanting to do this for the last 25 years because, he's one of Chris Paul's favorites, right? Scott
Right, right,
Foster.
right. Wow, I'm talking about in the heat of battle.
Mm,
He
mm,
done came out
mm.
with a scar. Aw, Foster, I'm sorry about that.
Right. So the Nuggets go
Oh
up 3 games to 0. It will
man.
be historical for the Lakers to come back. It's never
Yeah,
happened
yeah,
before,
yeah,
but it's possible.
yeah,
I think it's possible, but I do not believe it's going to happen.
yeah. It's possible. So it's really up to the Nuggets on what they want to do next at this point, right? Do they want to say, you know what, let's just go and take it home? I know we don't want to. We're gonna be winning, sweeping this team in LA, or do we want to just go ahead and get our victory with our Nuggets fans? I would hope they would choose it. Well,
Ah,
I would hope they would choose it first to get it out the way, get some arrest or whatever. But yeah, it's possible. It can most definitely happen. And if it did, oh my God, you think you're sick of hearing about the Lakers now? Oh my goodness.
yes, I think so too. I think they should go ahead and close it out in game 4. But I will say, if it's starting to look like a blowout, I don't think Coach Ham, if the Nuggets are up substantially on the Lakers, I don't think Coach Ham will keep AD and LeBron out there past maybe the third quarter. There's no point. I don't think it's a point.
Wow. I was
Mhm.
thinking about that. I was thinking about that. And I don't know how that would look. Well, you know what? It doesn't even matter anyway because if they start losing, LeBron James will lead the game early.
Oh,
Six
I was
seconds
just
left
getting
in the
ready to
game.
say, yeah,
Six seven
yeah.
6 seconds left in the game. He'll be walking to the locker room. Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. He don't care.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. If he winning, he out there. He high five and shouting out people, pointing out people, and doing all that stuff. Let him start losing. He in the back.
Yes, LeBron James as your leader, he had no business leaving the court with 6 seconds left. And Schroeder too. Now, even though Schroeder fouled out, you still supposed to stay behind like AD did. So
Yeah.
that's unacceptable.
I don't like it. I never like when he does that. I don't like it. I think I do think it's bad as a leader. I don't know. I don't care how long you've been leading, but I don't think you ever earned the right to just abandon your team. I don't think you've ever earned the right to do that. Right? Stay
Right.
with the team until it's over. You ride with them, you die with them. Bad boys for life. Like you just hang out.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
I mean, I
That's
know, I know.
okay. But whatever. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah,
And hopefully the Lakers can pull off one. Hopefully they can pull off one. I don't really care if they do. Nuggets.
yeah. We'll see. Hey, we'll see.
All
I,
right.
I know Nuggets are the better team. I think that's
They
what we can
are.
all
Yeah.
admit to. Yes. Okay. So we got a little Eastern Conference Finals action going on tonight.
Yeah, that's gonna be the Heat and Celtics. Can the Celtics bring a win to the Boston fan base tonight while they're in Miami? Can they do that? Now, Joe
Oh my
Mazzulla,
goodness.
do you still have a relationship with Ime Udoka? Can you get on the phone with him real quick? Can he give you some tips on how to handle this team? On which way how they like to receive information? Can he do that? I don't know if they still on good terms or whatever. If they even been on bad terms, I just don't know. But can you call Ime real quick
Oh, he needs a lifeline right now. There was
right now?
conversation about Jason Tatum not getting, the brunt of the smoke because it's clear that Coach Joe Mazzulla is in over his head. And in fact, Coach
Clear.
Mazzulla is getting most of the blame. I don't think Jason Tatum deserves any blame. What's happening is he's not getting enough from his counterparts, right? Jalen Brown's not showing up. Smart is coming in very average. Al
Yep.
Horford, you're not getting much from him. So I don't think Tatum is to blame. But Coach Mazzulla, yeah, I think he deserves some of the blame for them being down 0-2 right now.
Is it because the Heat just look exceptional? Could that be the reason why Boston Celtics look lackluster? Because the Heat are just killing it? Is
I
it more about the
mean,
Heat or more about Boston Celtics? I think it's more about the Heat. Eighth seed,
mm,
play-in tournament, had to fight their way through to even get to the eighth seed. Then they're finally in the playoffs, and now here we are, pretty much kick down the Bucks. Sent
Mm-hmm.
Sixers home crying, and now they they with the Boston Celtics, and they still looking powerful, still looking strong, and Jimmy Butler's still that dude. What?
In fact, I think he turned it up a notch. I just can't wait to see the next rematch with Grant Williams and Jimmy Butler because it doesn't seem like Grant Williams is going to back down from the matchup.
I don't think Jimmy Butler took it. Almost looked like Jimmy Butler took it. It was like light work for Jimmy. I didn't. It didn't seem. I believe Grant Williams was bothered, but Jimmy Butler didn't seem bothered to me. It
They
was
asked
almost like
Jimmy.
he was taunting. Yeah, it was almost like because if you saw him walk, run down the court, had this little smirk on his face. I said, "See that Jimmy Butler? He's so calculating." I just love it.
uh,
I love
uh,
him right now this season at this very moment. Jimmy Butler is it.
okay, so I'm looking for the Boston Celtics to upset the Miami Heat the Miami Heat fan base in South Beach and get a win. Similar to the Laker and Nuggets series. I mean, come on, Celtics, you can't go down. You can't go down
Cannot.
0-3 to the Miami Heat. You
You
just can't
can't.
do it.
No, you can't do it. You guys have to get this win. You have to. They go down 0-3, it's gonna be the same story. It's it. It's it. It's it. So I don't know what they need to do. I just think that I really want Jalen Brown to. What is it? What happened, Jalen Brown? Can you tell me? Something changed. Something
Mm,
changed because Jalen Brown was most definitely when Jason Tatum. It's almost like if Jason Tatum wasn't on, Jalen Brown was on. But Jalen Brown hasn't really been at his top at his best in this series, and I want to know what happened. Can somebody drop down in
mm.
the comments and tell me what happened to Jalen Brown? Something happened. Was it off court? I need to know because it's altering how he plays right now.